Good morning. Good morning, Kaz. Welcome. We're hopping back into Planescape Torment. The last time we were here, there was a crazy guy who wanted a spoon back from someone who stole it from him.
I'm gone.
Which we just completed that quest. And it turned out the spoon was a key to one of the portals that the that populate the city that I'm in, which is Sigil, the city of doors. And I believe that we've now pretty much completely explored these four main hive areas, as well as the Alley of Dangerous Angles. And so the next place we're going is Ragpicker Square. We actually went here earlier very briefly to complete a quest, but now we're going to finish fully exploring the area. And I believe I have fully explored the outside area. So one thing that I've been doing is these guys, these black Avishais, we can actually fight them without any negative consequences, even though they're like neutral characters. You can just talk to them, and if you talk to them long enough, they just get angry and will eventually attack you, regardless of what you say. No.
I will hear you.
And the reason that we have been wanting to the reason that we've been fighting these guys is because they give a lot of EXP. It's not super important because, you can certainly play the whole game without doing that.
Done.
You're not going to have any issues, but we've been sort of taking advantage of the fact that we know that.
Balance in all
And,
things.
Just attacking these guys when you run across them, and they will
I'm gone.
basically every time you leave one of these places and re-enter, they will reappear if they're around. So it's a very quick way to get 7,000, or there's two of them, 14,000 experience, which is a lot.
Damn it.
Over time,
I'm gone.
over time, the experience that they're giving will be not
Done.
not as relevant. Like the quests you do and stuff will end up doing so much more than
Done.
7,000. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But it's a nice way to get some experience earlier on in the game. But we've actually also gotten to a level now where it takes a lot to get up to the next level. So we're at 160,000. We gotta get 100 more thousand to go up another level.
I'm gone.
One thing which we can also do, is
I'm gone.
so far we've been a fighter and a mage. We're currently a mage, and that's what we're gonna do most of the game as. But we can actually also become a thief And very similar, we can do that and use that to level up some earlier levels for way less experience. And then go back to a mage. Anyway, we are gonna go ahead and start continuing on here. This weaselly-looking fellow is skulking about the garbage like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Morty, he beckons you. Hey, the skull. Where you get the skull? Me skull it is. Give it back to me. Morty turns to Hiver. Pike off. This is interesting. Who are you? Skull's mine, eh? Give it to me. Forget you stole it. He mumbles, his narrow eyes darting. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment, like you're addled. It's fucking mine. Talking proof don't know nothing. Gives me the skull back nows. Who are you? I'll buy this skull from you, fair? His eyes narrow, his lips pulling away from crooked, stained teeth in a twisted sneer. Skulls a lot of jink. You can pay? Means a lot to me, that skull. Morty spins to face you. Chief, don't give this trash anything. The man hisses angrily at Morty. Is that any way to talk to me? Your owner? Morty turns to the man. I wasn't talking to you, arse for brains. When I talk to you, you'll know. Because I'll be grunting and snorting so you can understand what I'm saying. The man turns to you, teeth bared, angrier than ever. Oh, it's gonna cost to settle this matter. I wonder how much he'll accept. 50 coppers? Hey, that'll settle it between us. He sneers horribly. Steal from me again, though. I'm floating with the biggest idiot in the universe. And what? Yellow fingers steal from me and you'll do what? Never you mind. There'll be trouble, you can be sure. Trouble. Don't make the mistake of presuming I paid you out of fear or weakness. You could end up dead. He narrows his eyes but says nothing more. He looks uneasy. And some questions. Spill the chant. Oh, spill nothing. Tell me about Sigil. This Pikin city, Assad. The little ring, city in a ring. Center of the big rings. Tell me more. Wasting me time in your jinky yard, throwing it away. Find it tough for such questions. Tell me about the collectors. Aye? Hey, Drago. Hey, he looks confused. What about him? What do they do? He looks at you like you're addled. Scrape up the debtors. Drop them off at the Dusty's place. Get some jink for the journey. So? Are you one? Maybe. On occasion. What's the matter? Tell me about Meveth. Filthy, sore-ridden witch. He spits and makes a half-circle over his heart. Pox beyond that mongrel crone. May 100 diseases rot her innards. You want to spit at her. She's got the rat nest in a hut off a square along the boards running across the trash. Seek her if you want, but don't be talking to me again afters. That's all I wish to know. You suddenly notice the yellow fingers standing too close to you, and then his hand darts out as if trying to pluck your purse. Observe the attempt. You watch closely as yellow fingers, deft fingers, slide into your coin purse. And out again, probably with several coins in their grasp. Despite the quickness of it, there's a certain familiarity to it, and you're certain you could do the same with a bit of practice. Grab his hand. You grab his hand. Yellow fingers look startled. Hey, what you doing? Let go. He struggles but can't break your grip. You are robbing me. I'm gonna kill you. I don't know if this guy is ever becomes relevant, but I'm not going to kill him just for the heck of it. So what I'll do is I'll get the 200 experience and then just let him go in case I ever want to come back to him. It's just a couple of normal collectors around here. They're not named, so presumably they're not important. Let's talk to Carver here. See if he has anything to say. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What you want? I had some questions. My name is Carver Cutter. I'm a thief for hire and the employee of Sharegrave. The boss of the collectors is here on the square. He pays me to mostly learn his lads to be real quiet-like, and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's like the only questions I'll answer for your Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. Can you train me? Sure, for Spudajink. Been trained before? No, I haven't. That's fine. I'm gonna cuff you now, so dodge it. He suddenly swings his open hand at your head. You avoid Carver's blow. Not bad, Cutter. Now about that Spudajink, 50 commons and I'll see you trained right up. Sounds good. Here you go. You knows you gots to stop doing whatever you're doing right now. You can't be a warrior or whatnot, and a thief. Are you alright with that, Cutter? Yep. Let's get to it then. What I'm gonna learn you here are these 6 best bloods: sneaking about, hiding, picking locks, and picking pockets, finding and removing traps, and me favorite, stabbing plucky Burks in the back. Go on. Sneaking about, hiding in the shadows, and moving real quiet like is right handy. Better alive get than a dead Cutter, eh? Not only do you stay out of harm's way, if you does want to stick someone, you've got the upper hand. Right off, but I'll tell you more on that later. Keep in your mind, though, you can't go sneaking if someone's already looking at you. Go on. Picking pockets and locks is a good thing, too. Supplement the old income and such. Just be ready to runs if you get caught picking a pocket, and always check for traps if you're picking a suspicious lock. If you're gonna look for traps, just check the area over nice and slow. Sometimes it'll take you a moment or two to see them. If you does find a trap, use your skills to disarm the blighted thing. It's a lot like picking a puzzle lock, really. Go on, the last thing I'll learn you is the backstab. He sighs happily. If he manages to sneak up on a bugger, and he wants to take her or start a row, just attack the side from behind. Got a much better chance of hitting him when you do, and you hits harder. Alright, let's get to training. Carver nods. Alright, Cutter. First off, you gotta relax. You're too tense. You're gonna have to let your instinct take over at times and trust your hunches. And so, your training as a thief begins.
Updated my
Learn
journal.
on can. After a long period of training, Carver nods at you in satisfaction. I must say, Cutter, never have I run across a faster learner. I'd almost say you've done this before. As Carver speaks, you come to realize that you have done this before. That at one time you possessed all these skills, and the training has reawakened them. Perhaps I have, Carver, and simply forgot. Thanks.
I feel stronger.
Very well. That puts me at level 1 thief. Just get these all up to, oops. Thought that was enough to get them all up to 30, but it's not. that. Okay, let's oh wow, I leveled all the way up to level 3.
Done.
Okay, I should be able to get a couple levels pretty easily
Probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst
I'm
time.
gone.
by fighting a couple more of these guys.
Done. All right.
Endure, your path is mine. Just folly.
All right. I feel stronger.
I'll probably only go up to like level 4 or 5 for right now. As a thief, I could go all the way up to 6, but don't really feel the need to do that. Also, that would take a bit of grinding,
Right.
which is probably more than I want to do right now.
Done.
Just folly. I hear I shall serve.
And we'll probably go
Done.
rest
I
up after
feel
doing this
stronger.
to continue. Alright, immediately get to level 5. Okay,
All right.
should be pretty easy to get to how much do I need? 10,000? Okay, yeah, we should be able to go up to level 6 without too much problems. But then 6 to 7 takes a really long time, so I think we will
All right.
switch back to mage. And I guess I can just go in and out of the same area
up?
here. I
Good
think
as
this is
done.
one of the guys. Just kind of hanging off the screen a little bit here.
The rock sings true.
All right. Done.
Is this guy maxed out on tattoos? Okay, he is, but the +1 dexterity 2 is kind of +1 dexterity tattoo is kind of weak. All right.
All right.
Probably gonna be like what 3 or 4 of these guys to
Yeah, sure, why
get
not?
up to level 5.
Damn it.
Damn.
We can keep them focused on Morty. We
I'm
can
gone.
probably do it without having to rest in between. Morty has really high defenses, including
Huh? Good as done.
resistances.
I'm gone.
What?
Done.
Including physical resistances, I should say.
The rock sings true.
And there we go.
Done. I'm gone.
Okay, that wasn't quite enough to level up. I'm guessing one more. Yeah. Actually, almost, I probably don't even need to, hey, Allison. How's Torment? Torment's good. We're very slightly grinding, but then we're gonna go, get back to story time.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So, let's hop up to level 6 Thief. And now we can go ahead and switch back to Mage.
What is your will?
This one. Alright. Did I keep all my memorizations? It looks like it. Cool. Alright, let's go rest up, sell a few things. What does this do? Obsidian earring, usable by thieves. Okay, we'll save that for when we get a thief character. Alrighty.
Done.
Let's go rest up real quick.
Done.
No, level 6. Is probably what I said.
Done.
So you can switch your main character between fighter, mage, and thief in this game, but you can only be one at a time. And there are special bonuses you get for the first one that gets to level 7, and then the first one which gets to level 13. We're doing mostly as a mage, but we can switch back to and level up the other ones. I know when you switch back, like if I was a mage and I hadn't done anything with thief yet, and I switch back to thief, I start off as a level 1 thief, and then I can level up, and getting up to level 6 is pretty quick in terms of how much experience it takes. So it's really really easy to like get your 2 non-main classes up to level 6, and then continue leveling your main class more than that. Alright, let's rest up. Alright. And now we will continue in Ragpicker Square. You do get to some pretty high levels in this game, but I don't think the level 60.
Done.
Alright, so we were talking to this guy out here. He's the one who can train us to be a thief. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Where's this Sharegrave fellow? He nods towards the large, dilapidated house behind him. Careful though, Cutter. He doesn't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name. Just what me and some of the others call him. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Couple collectors here. I wonder if we will get in trouble for opening his cabinet. Doesn't look like it. I'd have been surprised, but I've seen other D&D games go up to quote-unquote level 20, but also add ranks up to like 300. Oh yeah, easy. Tall and lanky, This pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little is left of it is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Are you Sharegrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave cutter? A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farid. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about that old blood Farid for? So this is interesting. There's a wisdom check here to say he's a friend of mine, but I suspect this guy doesn't like him. So this might not be a good outcome. Okay, I'm curious. I may load here, but let me see. Okay, I understand. As you're about to speak, a strange feeling wells up in the back of your skull, and you hold your tongue. There is something in Sharegrave's eyes that makes you suspect that Farid and he are not the best of friends. Not in the slightest. So yeah, the wisdom check actually prevented me from saying it. He stole something from me, and I want it back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're living or dead. He chuckles. Hey, Draco, I'm good. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead. You follow? You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He stares at you as if considering something. Now, there's only so many debtors at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. Somebody else is gathering debtors. That's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. Farid's taking bodies too? I...
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the debtors are coming from. I already know, actually. 100 copper coins for the chant, then. Deal? Triple it, and it's a deal. I wonder if he can, do that same check, but with Friends cast. Yeah, dang. $23 charisma, surely that's enough to, pass that check. Collectors.
Updated my journal.
Triplets. Yeah, okay, that didn't work either. I wonder if that is actually a passable check.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Okay, let's try doubling it, see if he'll do that for us.
Updated my journal.
Done. 200 coppers. Well, Farid's supply of dead bodies is coming from the dustbin, coming from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He makes a lot of jink selling corpses the dustmen already buried back to him.
Updated my journal.
His eyes widen in surprise, and he begins to shout, "How in Beathward did he get down there? That piking bastard." His bolt hole is actually a cavern complex that leads to a small city block, buried beneath Ragvicker Square. From there, there's a gate that leads down into the catacombs. I can't believe that bastard's luck. Now that his secret's out, how much longer can it last? Soon the man is laughing merrily. You're right, GR. Here's your jink cutter. Enjoy it. Okay. So is he gonna attack me if I, Sorry, Cutter. No time for you now. Maybe hop another time. Please be on your way if you would. I got plans to make. Okay. At least he doesn't get
All right.
angry at us anymore if we talk to him again.
All right.
Okay, I need to take a super quick break. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. What's Starfinder?
All right.
Alright, let's see what else is around here. Oh, I missed a house up here. Oh, and a named character, actually. Okay, let's talk to this guy. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set in deeply hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader? What'd you say? You. He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You deader? He glances to your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Let him touch you. His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm, as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. You watch and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh and shoves it in his mouth. He chews it, slowly, then swallows. You dead? Oh, marrow friend, not marrow fiend. No, I'm not dead. You taste dead? He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry. What do you usually eat? He makes a snuffling noise like a pig. Dead. What is that finger bone? He looks down with a plague-ridden... he looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggletooth parody of a grin. Snack. He looks ready to chew on it. Sci-fi Pathfinder. I think this adventure starts when our spaceship crashed into hell. Oh, that sounds exciting. Don't eat that. Have a bite off me instead. I'm more fresh. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand. Give me the finger bone first, marrow friend. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. Let him bite you. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull off a chunk with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Marrowfiend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat he pulled away. Fingerbone. This is a decayed and nearly meatless fingerbone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There's still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It's an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flanges and decorative protrusions. Blech, can't talk. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted to the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing. Almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. Alright. Pull the ring from the finger. Try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger, replace it with the finger bone. You place the ring finger of your left hand into your mouth. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bite down as hard as you can. There is a sickening crunch, and you are overcome with the taste of smell and blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted, ring-laden finger bone against the gushing stump. At first, nothing happens, and you're horrified at the thought of what you've done. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons reknit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body, though it still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Mimpa's Biting Ring. +2 to armor class, but cursed. Mimpa was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled while she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Mimpa's Biting Ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it's nigh impossible to remove it from the bitten digit. So its enchantment is good, but then we can't take it off. Well, that's fine. Can get down to 1 AC. And I think we can
I'm gone.
get a remove curse spell if we need to. Anyway. Let's see here. Hey, Majestic. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Alright.
I haven't been able to catch any of your streams since you've started streaming again, because it's always like 2 o'clock in the morning for me. But I'm really good.
All right. I'm gone.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Streams are not internationally time friendly. Yeah. I'm sure I'll manage to catch you a little bit at some point. Okay, so we went into this house through a portal, and then we were no obvious exit. So it seems like some sort of trap. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess. My colleagues haven't had the time to tidy up. And there's no way out. Why, sure there is. The door's right over there. Did you need one of these to activate the portal? He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come, let us talk price. I'm listening. Simple. You pay my comrades and me 100 coppers. I'll give you the key to the portal. What if I don't want to pay? Then my friends and I will just have to sell your body to the dustman. Either way, we get paid. I can go kill you instead.
What's up?
This guy's some sort of pastor.
These stinkards.
The Karak sings true. Just fine.
I'm gone.
Alright, that was fine. Let's see, what does my dagger do? 1 to 6 plus 1. It's enchanted. These are just definitely worse. Scroll of Adder's Kiss. It is said an Adder's Kiss can scald even the most fearsome of fiends. This spell calls forth an acidic bolt to shower an opponent with its vile green acid. If the caster is skilled enough, the Adder's Kiss lingers after the initial strike, continuing to sink into an opponent's skin with its acidic teeth. When cast, the caster chooses any target within 150 feet, and the Adder's Kiss will strike for 2 to 8 HP. Okay, blah blah blah. Just damage. Okay, sure, why not?
Huh?
Done.
Okay, so do I have to use this key to get out? You see a small, fragile glass bead. Here and inside the bead, you can see colorful mist swirling about. Crush it. Yep. Then we can. That should keep anyone else from entering.
Done.
Do we break the lock? Okay, we'll talk to Nod here in a minute. But I want to go sell some stuff to old Mebeth. We can also rest here. We can't sell the weapons here, but they also don't seem to do a whole lot. So it's fine. Alright, any spells that I just must have? I feel like this would be really good against opponent magicians. Maybe we grab a remove curse while we're at it. I don't think I have a remove curse spell yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's rest up so we can cast Friends first. So that it can get better pricing. And then yeah, that saved us what, 225?
I had to wake up from the dead in a place I must be hallucinating all this.
Hold on, let me check my spell memorizations here. I might want to do a second Friends. Friends buffs your charisma, but it doesn't last very long. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure I've already fully talked to Mebeth. Yeah. I think I've already exhausted her dialogue lines.
All right.
Okay, so let's talk to Nod here. As you approach the hooded, brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Greetings. Someone comes to speaks to Nod. Aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. What are you doing? Nothing, except looking for debtors. Nothing else. He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, then speaks again. Nothing else. Need the jink. Jink. Debtors? The man nods. Debtors. Can sell them to the dusties. You can sell the corpses? He starts nodding without really looking at you. Haul him to the black place, the mortuary. He tilts his head back and forth, then nods again. There, the Dusties, they haggles and gives jink. They takes debtors in. They do it, aye, and nod, don't talks to him. Till the next body. He sniffs, wiping out his nose with the back of his hand. Why do they pay for the corpses? He shrugs. No better, no better. He smiles, then nods sagely. Jink. For me, jink jink. What's this place? He frowns and licks his lips. Ragpicker's Square. The square. Trash everywhere. Aye, everywhere. Coughs. I had some questions. He nods. What? He sniffs you, then squints at you. Jink. He taps his head. Points at you, then points at his hand. He wants to know something? Jink. Aye. Jink jink. Okay. Hand him a couple coins. Jink for nod. Jink jink. He mumbles for a moment, hiding the copper coins away in the folds of his robe. Ask nod. Ask. Nod tries to answer. Aye. He coughs for a bit, spitting something off to the side. Tell me about Mebeth. Midwife, cures and charms. She helps with the wee ones. Nice. He wrinkles his nose. Her place up on the platforms. Smells bad. Okay, we didn't really learn anything. Oh, here we go. Tell me about this area. He points to the ground, nodding. The square? Ragpicker's Square. Trash everywhere. Aye. Sharegrave Square. That was a new piece of information. Tell me about Sharegrave. Sharegrave shadow long. Falls over Nod, it does. Nod gives some of his jink to Sharegrave. Sharegrave tells others in his shadow. Watches out for Nod. Aye. He sniffs, nodding slowly. Okay. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Eh? Eh? He shakes his head, coughs, then resumes nodding. He'd ask a nod, aye. Nod ask aye. Question for ye, aye. Go ahead, ask your question. Nod has a sister. Amaris. Amaris. Lives in the hive, away from here, away from the square. So long, long ago. Nod was separated from his sister, taken away.
Updated my
You'd like me
journal.
to find her? You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If he sees her, if he does, tell her Nod, her brother, worries about her. Aye, he does, he worries. Alright, I'll do that for you. Nod thanks you, he does. Nod thanks you. Amaris was pretty, so pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair-skinned she was. Hair like jet. And always in blue. Blue. Always in blue.
Updated my journal.
Okay, I actually know where
Alright.
she is. Ooh, yeah, happened across her earlier. And either she didn't really have anything to say or didn't have
Alright.
much interesting to say.
Done.
Let's see, how much? How much is my intelligence getting buffed right now? Just by 2? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, I believe she was down here.
All right.
Yeah, here she is. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. She smells faintly of cheap perfume, and her face, though pretty, is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you. Seeking some company, love? Are you by any chance Emery's? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once. Long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you, and hoped I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now, living in poverty in Ragpicker Square. Hey, Malleus. Doesn't seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
Aye, he was a bit touched even as a child, when his name was Thotis. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed, though? Ha! Me own work's no more proud. Ah, well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver, at any rate. I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend of Nod, or... of a sort, yes, why? Could you... She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper coins. Yeah, sure. I swear I'll get it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I think yeah, go speak to Nod for me, and tell him how I worry about him so. Kind of a, bit of a fetchy quest here. But that's fine.
Done.
Alright, we've got an ad coming up in a few minutes. Oops.
I'm gone.
Wrong way.
Done.
I wonder if I just have to go to him, or if I'm gonna then have to go back to Maurice again.
Done. Done.
I spoke to your sister, Amaris. You did? Nod so happy he is. How's Nod's sister? Tell him of Amaris. Tell Nod, please. His excitement sets off a long series of hacking coughs. When he can finally speak again, he asks, "Is Nod's sister still so pretty? Pretty?" Yes, she is. She's a servant now at the Tavern Hive, doing well and is worried for you. Not so pleased to know his sister's all right. Looks as if he's going to cry for a moment, then swallows hard. Anything more? Anything more she said for Nod to hear? Yeah, she wanted you to have these copper commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time.
Updated my journal.
Nod's head stops nodding abruptly and his jaw drops as you hand him the 100 coins. Beneath the dirt brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. Such wonderful news it is, wonderful news. Nod thanks you, and thanks you again, and thanks you 1,000 times more. Aw, we're being friendly. Despite, waking up dead in the mortuary covered in scars.
I'm gone.
Alright. Ratbone will be the next person we, talk to.